A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire
What is this
planet.
game about? No, just investigating.
A city of pioneers.
I hadn't played this since, man. I don't remember when it first came out, like 2009 or something. Oh, it's been a long time ago. Yeah, it's had different cases that you go on.
A city of
It just came in from Redbox, so I mean from not Redbox. Say Gamefly.
A 20th century city has
remastered.
become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to buy this game, because it's just it's just prettier graphics and stuff.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is
I bought
on
it
the
back
path,
when it first
or
came
whether it's your
out.
partner, or maybe even the watch
That's
commander.
been many moons ago,
So
though.
who do you trust, Cole?
I think it originally came out in like 09 or something.
Time ago.
Somewhere in there.
Calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Shit, I don't remember.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself. Watch it!
Aw, man. What kind of car can't crash through a fence?
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon,
bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd.
I'm out of here.
To be.
I mean, it looked good back then.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
User will fade down in case all crews.
Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Did you? What the hell am I examining?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Where have you been? Streaming and not gaming? Have you praised God and type 1?
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Wow, look at the blood. I need to go back and examine the papers.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Let's see something. Yeah, he can't run very fast for being a cop. That's for sure.
Junk.
That's right, junk. He's a lazy cop.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Damn.
Sheldon. Or Courtney Sheldon.
He said,
I'm only in second year, Doctor.
Drink his sippy
They fast-tracked me a year.
at the screen.
Because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What up, Cole?
Battle fatigue
Really.
and collapse under duress.
You know it is.
Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right
So what's
hands.
up with Hammer saying he's the last original streamer?
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
I guess because ain't nobody else on
good friend of
back
mine.
in the day.
He's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number
See, I
of
just
clinics
started
in Los
streaming,
Angeles, Courtney
The
Sheldon.
PS4 was
Your
out.
penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your
shit,
spare
when
time.
It came out in
What little
2013.
spare time a medical student has. Is that a
And
deal?
then
Is it ever?
I didn't start streaming
I
until.
can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney.
Oh shit!
I
It
want
was
you
like
to
March
remember
of
that.
14.
Every physician has patients that
But when he
cannot
first,
hope
like
to
the
cure,
streams, it used to be
for
different.
whom
Like
he
how
can
the
only
the
smooth
comments and
path
stuff,
to
you
death.
know, is all on the right. It used to be on the bottom when they first did it. But I used to watch some streams. I didn't watch Hammers. I mainly watched Michael Jacoby and whatchamadoodle, JP Shorty. He's the last original troll. Just need y'all to stare at your screens. Oh, shit.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Hey, you need us to point.
Reflection in
too,
the
right?
window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up
stare
there.
at the screen, nod your head.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Find a ladder or a drain pipe, eh? Alright.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Comment every once in a while with the thumbs up. No, god damn it! I know it's up there. I'm trying to find. Where is it? Yeah.
Building looks vacant.
I
don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
A lot of people from way back when.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Shit, I barely remember yesterday.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Oh, shit.
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
Yeah,
it's
I
a pretty
remember
fancy
when
gun.
Super Dave first started streaming.
You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
He was all cool and shit. He got mixed up in the wrong little wait, what am I doing? He got mixed up in the wrong people. And, let's see. Oh, I gotta go to the gun store.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Short bus day. Man, come on, get your slow ass in the car. Or you get left. Reminds me of the old days like GTA and shit. When GTA was fun to play. Remember Driver? Man, Driver was a fun ass game. I played the shit out of Driver, Driver 2. I better slow down, man. I might break the speed or something.
What are you doing to this car? You're gonna kill someone!
Look, she like, oh, what did you just do? Sit your ass down somewhere. LA Norm. Life began for him when Playroom was launched. If you need a game to back you on PS4, you'll never be anyone.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this guy?
Smith & Wesson. Model 27 registered Magnum. Chamber
like
for
Ike and
357.
Turner.
Nickel plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27 pearl grips. Walnuts.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Shit.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so.
Crash.
Seems a little too good
Popo.
to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Yeah. Well, it sucks for you, huh? You better be on your P's and Q's then. Let's see. I don't know where the hell I'm going. What up, Target?
What are you doing to this car?
Man, I can't drive and read comments at the same time.
Are you
Guess I
blind?
can't knock down trees either. Alright. No, he was gonna time him out. You're the cops, you can drive anywhere you want.
God damn it, Cole! I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another response?
Right.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Nah, I'm driving that. Krash drives like he shoots. COD. Fucking assholes. It's the Popo.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be.
Put your pom-poms away.
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, shit. Hey, how I punch? What the?
You ready, tough
All right.
guy?
If you really want to dance.
What the?
Quit prancing around.
This is going to end in tears.
Put your hands on you, bitch. This look like Dude and Super Dave. Dude whooping Super Dave's ass. What you say? You gonna kick my ass? What?
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm going to take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
Damn.
Call it in, partner.
And
leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Man, that fried turkey I did last night sure was good. Wish I could have had some, but yeah.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps,
Kelso, Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Stupid spot.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested.
I don't remember how
you were
long
here to
this
fight the
game
good fight,
is.
solve cases, right wrongs.
I have to look it up.
But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Man, that's why you can't get no deer. Oh, non-hunting ass. You've been going for like 2 months trying to get a deer. You ain't got one yet.
You're gonna kill someone!
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Thank God she had no teeth. I would have knocked her. 420 in progress.
Weapons on the ground, now!
I'm getting hammered here, Phelps! We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you
Not
a chance
fucking chance, copper!
Stay down.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
You can't camp
Lieutenant
on
Hopkins
this
says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Shit, that's how I'm gonna do you on Call of Duty with that shotgun, Rob. I'm gonna blow your guts and shit all over the wall. I don't need no mod to do it either.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed.
Rob,
in the
did you eat
process.
today?
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
You better get
And
twisted
their
to
duty
make you a
is to
pizza,
die for
man.
your
And
wonderful
put some of that
future?
special sauce on there that you like. He might even put some special, some of that man meat on there. But I don't know. You might have to get like 2 or 3 of them though, because I don't know. Yeah.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. 2 guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way.
Let's see. Let me see how
Phelps,
long this game
a good guy, wound way too tight.
That twisted
Kelso,
Alfredo's bomb.
a quiet man who could
The only
never walk
mod
away
Robert
from the
has
fight.
is a sleeping bag to help him camp.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! He's hiding in the alley!
Can I shoot that bitch? Where my gun at? I can just pop
Bowers!
him in his leg.
Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this,
No,
Wendell.
no. Where you going, dumbass?
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Wait. Go. Where the hell did he go?
No way I'm going back inside.
He went up that pipe. Robert went deer hunting, came back with a squirrel. Shit, I don't know if he was able to get that.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Man, I'm gonna lose this dude. Where the fuck's the ladder at? There it is.
It's over, Bowers! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Yeah, what? I got sucker punched.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
Give it up, Wendell!
That's right. Take that.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole
Chris,
officer's feeling lonely.
Can't run.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time.
Look, that kind of look like
Watch
Rob.
your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track
Rob
in high
just
school?
got thrown in the paddy wagon. All right, let's see. I was looking up to see how long this game is.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed.
Dude, so
these ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
I can't find it. I think I know you, dude. I think you know a lot of dudes. Especially that Twisted.
For every cop,
real
there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you
The little
recognized as
pom-poms
the
got
shining new
twisted
star of the
initials on
squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
This Rob. Twisted, why are you so mean to me? You say you love me. Just, oh. Can you rub my face with that hand? Oh, wait. The fuck? Oh. Wait a minute. What you doing, Rob? Man, I can't do that, man. I'm streaming this. What am I looking for?
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
I still want me to search him for some damn reason. Hell no, Krash. You all up on Twisted. You called him last night, asked how's my bitch. Robert says my name more than this one prostitute I paid $30 to suck me. Damn. Man, I don't know what it wants me to. It ain't let me do it. The whole charge you $15 an inch. Damn.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
What up, Darnell? It's alright. I mean, I played it way back when it initially came out. I just, I got it from GameFly, so. I mean, if you've never played it or something, I don't know. I was just suggest renting it, or I don't know if it's, really worth $40. Why is it? What else? What am I missing?
Gotta be something big, right?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
Hello, Nora. Sounds like something Krash would drink.
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, man. He was my boss.
I would red box it, or if
Mr.
you got
Gage.
GameFly. Or...
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Like I said, especially if you've already played it.
Clovis.
And, you know, if you just want to play it again just for the hell of it. Kind of like me.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You lying. She's a lie. Look, she's like, hell no. Should I accuse her? Good cop, bad cop, or accuse? What y'all think? Why the hell I'm gonna buy it and I could just keep it forever long from GameFly, you damn retard. Come on, good cop, bad cop, or accuse? What y'all think? I have to have evidence though. Accuse. Oh shit, alright.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
Press
How can you prove different? How dare you accuse me of lying? God, I think you're horrible.
A man is dead, Miss Coletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Oh. Looks like I blew that, huh?
I thought this was such a nice area.
Man, they still want me to... I don't know why they just want me to search him still. I don't know what I'm not doing right, or... I can't question anybody.
So, what's going on over there?
There ain't no more clues other than just this. I can't remember. Oh. It didn't show this the first time. 2 times.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Now what? Still can't question nobody.
And you, but thousands wouldn't.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Fist. It's a gate. What? Crime scene contaminated. Fuck. Man, who pissed on it? Robert? Asshole. Oh, Sam, sure.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
All right. We're going to the jewelry store and get Robert and Twisted an engagement ring.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He lying. That's him right there.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Go.
Kalu, get back here!
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
I can't put one on him from here.
Oh, man. He couldn't take no leg shot. That's so weak.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
No way!
Kalu, get back here!
Boy, that steak had seen better days.
Damn these modern times.
Watch your car, lady.
The heck? Too late, Kalu!
That cherry pie was delicious.
God damn!
Stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never saw.
Yeah.
The one that keeps you awake
Taking
at
the
night.
criminals down.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs,
Man,
the
this makes me want
might-have-beens,
to
the
play some old
half-leads,
school
the
GTA.
half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity,
So who's making what for
hard evidence,
Thanksgiving?
and
Anything
best
special
of
y'all
all, a
making?
confession.
Outside of
If you
traditional
fail in the
stuff?
former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain
Usually
the
we
latter.
cook we always go to my mother-in-law.
How are you feeling, lad?
What up, bud?
Fine, sir.
Go to my mother-in-law.
Very good.
Thanksgiving.
The evidence is
So I usually
overwhelming.
cook all the
May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession,
like the
young
broccoli,
Phelps.
rice, cheese casserole.
This is your chance.
Yams.
Don't fail me.
Homemade dressing. We used to take all that stuff over there, but I told her this year I'm not doing it. I'm frying a turkey. And
Has
that's
my
it.
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Let's see.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't really remember how.
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Or how much better it is from when it initially came out. Don't fuck with Buck or Blue will come down on you. I don't know. Should I accuse him? Here. Let's see. Don't be rude, dude. Look, I don't know. Let's ask the community. That's what I was thinking too.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Yeah, I just got it from GameFly.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
I
Get back
played
in there
it
and raise some lumps,
way
boy.
back when it came out.
I need a confession.
I just couldn't see spending $40 on it again, especially for just single player game. You know, 'cause once you beat it, what are you gonna do with it? It's just gonna sit there.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
He needs a confession, damn it.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Alright, so I already did
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
God damn it.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Again.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I did that one. Man, I hate if I get the wrong one, then I gotta redo it all over again. Fuck.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
God damn it.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
This was,
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
No.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Got him.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Oh shit. I'm about to get a promotion. Hell yeah, I made the police academy. Now I'm about to become a real badass. About to become a real badass now.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Burkowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
It all's fair in love and war.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I don't have time for your song and dance right now.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Oh yeah, I got me a Buick Super. Y'all like my Buick.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford.
Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in your flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Straight on. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me! Hurry! You can still catch him!
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
God damn! Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me!
Put some respect on it, Robert. Made me get SWAT. SWAT's been my boy since day one. He will cut a bitch.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Stefan.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Ah, damn.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Doesn't look like anything. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
Yeah.
What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Leave that door open. Leave the door open.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Brand name might give us something to go on. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
That's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
You're behind the wheel.
So, where you want to go?
Make them show for me around. Shit. This is Robert Gower.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Okay.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I'm going to give you something to calm your nerves.
Give me some of that. Calm my nerves. I can't do needles though, so I have to like drink it.
I want to take you on a journey back.
Smoke it.
I want you to remember the good things about your past.
Drink a little
Occasions
drink,
that made you
smoke a
laugh.
little smoke.
Times that made you smile.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Hmm. 8250 cash. Yeah, that's it. That should be like 8,000 now.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Optimistic, Cole. Not sure this means much.
So what the hell am I walking out? Shit. I have to. Oh, I can't even see that shit. Come on. That's right.
Nothing significant.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Man, I don't want to. Why I gotta fix her pipe? Shit. Damn, I'm a plumber now too? The fuck? No.
That can't be right.
Want that there, you dumbass.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Yes, the glasses are matched.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
No, I don't want that.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
He went out early, too.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Mm-hmm. You lying.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
You can drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's a suspect until proven innocent.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone?
You want a tip? Refill my coffee fast.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back. A turkey salad sandwich was great.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Mm-hmm. Well, how about we do prove that then? The car.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Should I arrest them or just whatever?
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing more from me.
Okay, dude, let's get out of here.
You know the way. You can drive.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Swine blood. Got the swine.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Yeah. Adrian is a sucker.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department.
Yeah. You go a long way, son. Damn, I was short a clue. Oh well. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
More chapters.
There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
And I've only played, how many chapters?
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Damn, I've only done 3 chapters. I still got,
We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness. Let's get there.
Damn. So it's a pretty lengthy game. I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't remember it.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Can you drive to this one?
You hear about Adrian? The broad in Seattle threw him out. The wife says she's going to take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. I'm talking from experience.
Alright, so I'll do this chapter, and then that'd be it for today, or for now. So I don't know, I guess if
Phelps,
whoever was interested in this,
Officer
you red
Houlihan.
box it, man. It'd take
Car's
us
down the
some
alleyway,
time.
detective.
It would definitely, I guess, be cheaper if you just went and bought it, unless you got GameFly.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. Empty. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
A real needle in a real haystack. And they expected me to find it.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Don't think this is anything. Circumstantial.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
It's supposed to be supposed to be a flag somewhere. Says car's got the flags on the front. This one's missing, so it's supposed to be around here somewhere. Takes 3 points. Shit. Let's keep looking for this flag. Gotta find all the clues. Like Blue's Clues.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
I still gotta find the flag, though.
You must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Alright.
You better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Where the hell is it? Where's Jacobs? Any off Jacobs?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Those damn Mexicans.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Well, then how do you know that they was, where?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
See what kind of outfits we got here. Yeah, I'm all spiffing now. So.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Word. Yeah, again, I'm gonna finish up this mission or chapter, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm gonna cut the stream. I might play a little more later.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new Model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Oh, shit.
That's not right.
God damn it.
Wrong size. One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Lying ass. Look at me. Tell he lying.
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different. That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey.
And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
I heard he's an honest cop. Oh, there's an oxymoron.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Thanks, ma'am.
Really ought to take more time over the Packards, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
You can drive. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. Who in God's name would want that?
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
The policia.
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
He will be a good father.
Certainly Gabriel's pride and
Already
joy.
he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Doesn't tell me anything. Not much help. I don't think so.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Yeah, remember when people used to dry their clothes like that? Shit. People use the clothes on now. They'd be like, what the hell is that?
I doubt it. Maybe if... No.
Diplomatic license plates.
Any ideas?
Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Lying ass. Well, you got breakfast for 2 on the table. Accusing your ass.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Can you drive to this one?
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
I know.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away. Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step on it, Phelps. Take them out. Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
So, Mr. Top.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking collar.
Apologize. This is the slowest police chase ever. Just ain't half-ass.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Oh, you don't need no receipt at Walmart. They take anything back. Just ask SWAT. They took that weak-ass Hummer back. I missed 2 clues. Fudge.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
Crash mad because they did not take that nursing home as beauty. Oh,
good job, Kelso.
You said nursing home as beauty.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Oh, heads up, though.
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
PC tonight.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
He was running 480. Twisted Krash gave me a wrench. He gave you a wrench, but you took everybody's wrench, though. What's up with that?
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
He said because people abuse it.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
That's because all them crybaby ass
little
people.
twist. She was 13 if
they
she was
can't
dead.
take when you time them out playing around. So they go and cry
find
and
the
twist
goddamn evidence.
Bunch of pussies. Twisted. Crash put me in timeout. Twisted. Crash blocked me. Twisted. Take his wrench away.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
You're behind the wheel. Looks like the
he ain't
DA is
saying
going to
that.
press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
He's got to look out for the whiner
I'll speak to the
club.
DA. She's suffering. I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that? I'll give him something better.
You know, like, you remember that show, The Brady Bunch? That's the whiny bunch. You remember that time? I don't know if you was in there, Swire, when they got all... Several of them got all pissy because they thought I banned somebody. And I didn't even ban the person. They was all worried. They started crying in their panties. Examine the body. Examine. Alright. Shit. Who was it, Graham? I mean, I don't even remember. That's been...
Detectives, over here.
That's been months ago.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What
I
have
ain't
we got?
had a wrench since.
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson.
Somebody
Walked
got
out
in
of the
their
barn
feelings.
into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
I don't remember who it was.
Did he
Oh,
canvass the area?
The
ah,
only
it
one
was
with anything useful to
Joey.
contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon
Yeah, it
Carey.
was Joey because I timed
it's
his
not a
ass
stage
out.
name. 24 years old.
You know, he had to
left
wait
Kansas
like,
follow the yellow brick
I
road.
don't know.
Is that
was it 5
so?
minutes or
We'll
something?
take a formal
Everybody
statement
was
later.
crying.
Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Crash band Joey. Crash band Joey. I ain't even banning that
Landed
dude.
on
He
his
was
face
just
and
in
ended up
timeout.
here.
Everybody
Car
was
must have struck him from behind.
freaking out, man.
Addison has life insurance.
Examine though.
We can notify next of kin.
This man got $2 in his wallet. Kind of look like mine. Damn.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for
Hey,
a car
Joey
with a
must have
prominent
sold
foot on
his
it.
PS4.
Those things are killers.
I ain't seen that dude in months. A couple months or so at least.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Oh, he just ain't going in nobody's streams, huh? Oh,
So the driver managed
What's
to brake
done happened
before
now?
the impact.
You know when somebody don't go in streams no more, something going on. Shit.
She's all yours, Detective. Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing
See,
downstairs.
you know, that's usually what happens. When you don't see nobody in streams no more, they done fell out with somebody. Or,
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
like, what's his name? I ain't seen him. I mean, I see
What
him
kind of
on.
car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Oh shit. I see him on all the time. Like he's always on playing games, but I don't
Did you
ever
see the
see
license
him
plate?
streaming no more.
Only the first
I don't
three
ever
letters,
see him
I'm
in
afraid.
nobody's streams.
3C8.
See, Krash, you fuck him up like that. Time to take it back.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Jeremy.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
I said who, motherfucker? Yeah, remember Jeremy? What was his name? Jeremy Owens?
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper.
I don't know what's...
Trying to find work as an
I ain't heard
actress
nothing from
and
nobody, though, about
things
that
look
dude,
pretty
man. Like I
difficult.
said, I see him on.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have
He's
all
always
night.
on playing games, but he just
People
don't.
arguing?
I don't know.
They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling.
I ain't seen that man.
Intimate things.
And nobody streams.
Very
and
embarrassing
I ain't
for
seen
the
him
man.
streaming no more either. I don't know what happened.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. We can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the...
Yes, this is a trip.
I'll take the
man.
bartender.
You know, when these
You work
people
the rest
just,
of the room.
Like disappear and shit. Or stop streaming. Stop going in streams. You know, they had to have some shit. They had to fall out with somebody or something.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I'll stop screaming too.
Therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Alright, I got to get off here after I finish this one. After a while, this shit going on with the stream and shit is crazy, yeah.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife.
Nobody want to deal with
She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Shit to deal with, right?
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Oh, shit.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Yeah. Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Soap operas.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln
I like
owners.
games like
Suspect
this,
vehicle
though.
is a red Lincoln Continental.
You know, simple games.
Just a moment, Detective.
Something to keep on your channel.
Only one possible make on that license.
Change the name to Drama
Registered
TV.
to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alright, so let's see.
You know the way. You can drive.
That's kind of like what I liked about Mafia 3. Mafia 3 was simple too, and it was, you know, something like this, just kind of old school, like simple. Although Mafia 3 had a lot more action in it. I don't even know, man. So much stuff.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead.
Yeah, this is a pretty lengthy game, though.
What is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in
chapters
44.
ago.
We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now,
yeah.
but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to
it's a
stick together
badass
this
game.
long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister?
You've been talking about getting that
I
game
think it's
for the
about
last
time
like
you
3
left.
years.
I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon?
You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Yeah.
Lester
shit,
lost
I've
at
been streaming,
cards.
what, 2 hours?
He was
40
kind of
minutes
hard to
almost?
control when he lost his temper.
Only done
He turned without looking and
4
walked right out in
chapters,
front of the car.
4 or 5 chapters.
It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
I know a lot of people.
How did the
wait
car
for
come
it
to hit
come
Lester?
out.
He walked
never
straight
finished
into
the
the
first
path of an oncoming car.
I was pretty damn far in the game, and I don't know what happened. Somehow, like, my
You
save
expect me to
file
believe
got
that,
corrupted and lost
It's all
everything
very
that I did.
convenient.
Gambling
Man,
for
I ain't want
Lester
to
was
start
like
all
the
that
needle
all
for a
over. You know how
hotbed.
long it took me to
He was yelling at me. He was
get
yelling
as
at the
far as
whole
I
world.
was in that game?
I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Yeah, I guess they need
Being
to get it
economical
right.
with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
But, I have the insurance letter.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run, detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah.
Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
Alright, so I haven't done
You're behind the wheel.
How you doing, Kojak? I was trying to finish up this mission. I get my ass off here. I was only gonna stream it like an hour and a half, but shit, man, I keep getting caught up in these missions and just want to keep going on, you know.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
You more like that reporter Jack McGee, the one that kept trying to hunt down the Hulk. Oh shit! Did he say we need to go here again?
Can you drive to this one?
Lester could be a heel,
We just wanted
but
to check the crime scene over one
that's
more
a
time,
lousy
Mr.
way for
Bravo.
anyone to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
You need SWAT in here to help you. Hack hot dog stands. So there ain't nothing in this room.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this. Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Damn.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
Ah, come on, man.
It's too late, Sabo.
Jesus H. Christ!
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick!
The fuck?
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
Yeah, so I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth.
Man. Thanks for dropping
You got
in,
some sharp
hanging out.
elbows on you, detective. I like that.
Hey, you gonna play
Keep
some
up the good
COD
work.
with us later or what? Ain't seen you in a few days. The third degree. Probably FaceTime tonight. Oh shit. Goddamn streaming. Alright, man.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6
Hell
West
no.
2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Shit,
We're on it, Captain.
once a week live stream is enough for me. Alright, I'm gonna quit it here. So, 19 more. So, how many did I do today? I did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, yeah, five chapters, almost 3 hours. So, yeah, I should be able to finish it by Friday. Because I doubt I'll be on at all Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, yeah. I should be able to finish it by Friday. Somebody got to take up the slack. Alright, y'all. I don't know who's still in there. SWAT, Cole. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.